Hey, what's happening, everybody? Ken here, and today we're gonna be playing that boy. Let's get it. Anyways, so I've actually played quite a bit of Roy in my time, especially when he came out when people thought he was top tier. Oh, how the times have changed. But anyways, I played some Roy, so for the most part, I think I know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna try to demonstrate that and not get bodied. So Roy's playstyle is super aggressive, in your face all the time, never gonna let you breathe. In your face kind of character, something like that. Yeah. Either way, he's just a really aggressive character, and like you don't want to give your opponent much space. So. It also relies on our reads and conditioning your opponent to do things. Alright, so... Oh, that hitbox. I noticed that he's air dodging now. Watch. Dang it, yeah, I didn't. But like you see, I'm conditioning him to air dodge after I throw. Because I'm barraging him with aerials and stuff. That was not smart. I didn't think he'd hold up. Alright. Alrighty. Crack it. You just hold that F smash button. You do you. Falling up there is really good. Combos into like up tilt and stuff. Read the roll. No jump. That's a rip fight. Really, when you're playing Roy, you have to like think ahead and outplay your opponent, because otherwise, there's really not much Roy can do, because there's nothing crazy amazing about Roy like some of the top tiers have. But overall, I think Roy can be a good character. It's just he has a pool noodle attached to like a cement block, and you don't want to hit with that cement block. Wait.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You don't want to hit with that pool noodle. You want to hit with that cement block, because that cement block is strong AF. Like, that F smash is going to be killing you on the side of the stage at like 40. Oh yeah, and then stuff like this happens. Jeez, 0 to 62. Well, we take those. So forward throw is like a mix-up tech chase kind of throw. You would probably use forward throw more often at higher percents, because it's more reliable, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not a Roy main. If any Roy mains out there want to correct me, go right ahead. Oh yeah, JoJo music. I didn't notice that. As you can see, I decked out my Wii with like 1,000 mods. Anti-air. Pop them off. I can't speak Japanese, so I have no idea what they're saying. I'm sorry. Though I am a weeb, for what it's worth. I mean, after all, I play like every Fire Emblem character. Rip. Yeah, I mix it. Probably hold short against that. Alright, nice. Oh yeah, about the mod thing. So I have like, I believe, 4 gigabytes or something on my SD card, and they're all straight mods. Like, I got so much. Like, I think it's safe to say that I'm pretty obsessed with mods. Alright, nice. Ooh, GI. I'm dead. I'm trying to get a setup here, but he's not letting me get the grab. I don't think he's ever gonna let me get the grab. Rip. That, like with Ike, he does his up B doesn't snap to the ledge, so you can pretty much just use a counter and just knock him off. It's pretty good.
Psych! That's the wrong
Boy.
Alright, so all you Roy players out there, please do not get triggered. But in my opinion, I don't think that Roy is that great of a character. But now, don't get me wrong, because the way this game is designed is that almost every character in this game is viable. Like hell, Roy has been considered to be one of the worst characters in the game, but here's Cloud, who's arguably the best character in the game. But if you play really well and outplay your opponent, it is possible to beat them. In this game, tiers, they don't really matter that much. But Roy just has this really fatal flaw that makes him, or actually quite a few major flaws that make him really hard to do well in the game. One of them is his recovery. It's super linear, easy to gimp, and like you can really only recover low because that's really it. I can't say anything else about it. It's just really bad. It's not Cloud bad, but I mean it's bad in general, and he has really nothing to negate it. Second is that his moves are really unsafe on shield, and especially in a game where shield is just so relevant. Because like even if you space yourself and get the sweet spot, most of the time it's not even enough to push them back so they can't punish you. So almost all your moves are unsafe on shield, except for jab, and I believe maybe his neutral B. His jab is really your safest move on shield, but other than that, you're gonna get punished most of the time. So Roy relies on tomahawk grabs. If you don't know what a tomahawk grab is, it's where you bait your opponent into thinking that you're gonna use an aerial, but instead you use they shield, then you grab. And as you saw, I just got recovery busted. So yeah. And another thing is, Roy is an aggressive character, but for an aggressive character, he has like a really bad lack of approach options. Like his best approach option, is, I would say, is probably his nair, but like if your opponent shields it, you're gonna get shield grabbed. So the funny thing is, really what I think his best approach option is literally just empty hopping over and over again to mind game your opponent, because that's really it. And that's a dead Roy, not dead Roy, dead Cloud. Yeah, as you can see, tiers in this game, they don't really matter because I'm playing Roy and I have this big Cloud. What happened is I'm just outplaying my opponent. You see, when you're playing like Roy or any low tier character, you just gotta try a little harder than everyone else. You get what I'm saying? Alright, so I think I've bashed Fire MART enough now. So let me talk about some of his good traits. For one, he's incredibly fast. Like, this is what a rushdown character needs. Incredible speed, which is exactly what Roy has. Like, if I'm correct, I believe he's the fastest of the FD characters. And then the second point is, he hits like a truck, dude. Like, if you get hit by that raw F smash at the side of the stage, like, say goodbye to your stock like 40%. It's super strong. Alright, so how I think you should be playing Roy is that you should be like super aggressive in your opponent's face all the time. Do not let them breathe. Do not let off. Because if you do, then they're not going to be scared of you. Because the way you're supposed to play Roy is that you're supposed to condition your opponent into being scared of you, so you can get that hard read and punish them. Because Roy is I guess you can say he's like a bait and punish type of character, or at least that's how I see him. So like, say you want to like just throw out a bunch of aerials at them, so they're going to be conditioned to air dodge. All right, he's going to air dodge or counter. And so like he was expecting to use an aerial. What I wanted him to do was use a air dodge, float down, and then hit him with that F smash. So that's the plan I was going for. With Roy, you have to kind of think ahead of what your opponent's going to do, because if you want to maximize damage, then you got to think ahead and get the read. So what I would use for his combo tool is to use the back hit of up air, because it has a larger hitbox in the front part. and it sets them up like right above you, so you can get a combo off it. Alright, see, nice up, right? Nice up tilt. Up tilt's pretty good for killing because it hits like all around you and stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna try that empty hopping thing I was talking about earlier. Like, this is expecting me to do something. See? Your opponent's not gonna know when you're gonna be approaching, so they're gonna be always cautious of what's gonna happen. A pivot up tilt's pretty good because you can sweet spot it more easy, and it covers most of your opponent's options. So the way a Roy's down throw works is that you're pretty much reading how your opponent reacts to it and punishing accordingly. Same thing with F throw. Red. So I was expecting on the counter. That's why I charged that F smash. Though if I let go of that F smash early, I would have been dead. Because Roy's counter is actually quite strong. And if you're taking a Roy F smash times 2, say goodbye to that stock, my boy. Say goodbye. Say your prayers. It's over. It's over. Alright, well, good games. But I think it's time we go play someone else now. Ew. The mindset that I think you should have when you're playing Roy is that you want to overwhelm your opponent. Like, in a sense, Roy is like a Captain Falcon, but with a sword. That's scary. Roy has like a ton of speed and power, so use it and abuse it. There are a few changes that I think should be added to the game to make Roy a little bit more viable. One, definitely give more safe approach options, like maybe give Fair some auto cancel frames or something. Like, Roy just needs something that's safer. Like, Sheik had, like, the barrage of Fairs in pre-patch and stuff like that. I think, no, Sheik still has that. Like, Roy needs something like that to be safe on shield. Just something, please, safe on shield. Like, speaking of safe on shield, maybe like a sweet spot. Do more shield pushback. But aside from that, that's really all I want to make a Roy a better character. Just more safe approach options and safer on field. That's it. Alright, so now back to the match. We'll try to concentrate here. So the weird factor about Roy is that, yes, he is a sword character, but as I was saying earlier, he's a Captain Falcon with a sword. So he can't really abuse disjoints like other sword characters can, such as Corrin and stuff. So it's weird. He's like a brawler, but not a brawler, and not a sword fight. I don't know, man. It's weird, but it's a strange concept, but I like it. Ooh, nice. Good day, Ido. Alright, so Kirby's light, so I believe if I get a little bit more percent. Nope. If I get a little bit more percent, I can probably get an up throw and kill. Alright, never mind. Sweet spot there. Alright, so now that I have the lead, I'm gonna play a little bit more safe. Just create this sort of wall here, which is, I suppose that's another way that you can play Roy. Just wall your opponent out with a barrage of technically disjoints. They're not really wonky cloud disjoints. I mean, they're disjoints, I guess, but they won't be doing much damage unless you're being super close. My phone's going off. Oh yeah, and Roy's jab is godlike. Use it. It comes out super quick, has pretty much no lag for the most part, and it can be comboed or put you in a more favorable situation during the game, so it's a move I would use quite a bit. Like, this literally walls off all their approach options. Oh, and by the way, Kirby's face. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? That's a free punish. Not dead yet. Alright, I should use an F smash then. If I for sure I would have killed Cat Rage. Kirby's pretty light. Counter. Alright. think Roy's counter comes out pretty slow. That could be bad. What I'm trying to do is use the super armor that Roy's up B has. Ah, I'm dead. It's weird because Roy's up B has super armor, I believe, for during the startup. So you can probably use that to tank some moves. And if you sweet spot it, it can get the kill. Oh, and Flare Blade, I believe that's what the neutral is called, has pretty much no lag after you use it. Thank you. Lose game 1, go Cloud. That's pretty much the meta game right now. He almost died from that lag. Alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Am I dead? Yep, that's definitely done. 192. So close. There we go. Reread those. So forward throw is like your tech chase move. Alright, no. That was bad. I'll give him a free stock. Got it. There we go. 47. You see, that was so much damage. And now, if you really want to maximize damage, what you could do is use a falling up air, and I think you can maybe get an up smash out of that. I'm not sure, but that's a really good setup. So this forward throw, miss tech, raw back air, hit the tip. Like really, you usually don't want to hit the tip because it does so little damage, but it can link into lots of other stuff. I don't want him to die, so I saved him. I want a free fight. Alright. And if you're not aware, Roy's up throw is a kill throw. It won't kill now though. Especially against a heavy character like Charizard. It'll be a little longer. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, I was overwhelming Charizard. There was nothing that Charizard could do, especially when a character as slow as Charizard is up against a character like Roy who's super rushed down. And people just start getting scared, and once they start getting scared, they start making mistakes. I personally like playing rush down characters. It's just this game doesn't really reward offense most of the time. Alright, so we're playing Link. Alright, that's great. Link is the character that I want to pick up. I think Link would be pretty fun. I do enjoy playing projectile characters. He can be pretty creative. Down throw up B. That was like the beginning for Glory combo. It's not even guaranteed at all. It's just a BI mix up. I don't really know what you can do out of Roy's Trump. Like, you can probably get a... Wow, that killed. Probably get a back air out of it. Feel like if they get back on this ledge, I know down tilt pops them, but doesn't really do much. I think down smash them. Not sure though. Like I'm talking about chump punishes. I want to get something out of that. I was half expecting a footstool combo out of there. I wanted to use the down variation, but Wi-Fi. So at low percents using down, you're gonna use down throw. But once you start hitting the mid and high percents, usually forward throw is the most optimal. Alright, you're safe. Use up tilt and up air to anti-air. And falling up air is really good for conversions. Whoa! What? Well, I don't even know what happened. Wow, nice. I think he bombed me into a fair. Either way, that was slick. That was clean. Alright, Toon Link. Or Team Rocket Toon Link, apparently. I'm not even gonna lie, I have like a separate mod or caution for every single character. Like, I love mods. They're cool. I like them. I could have capitalized off that nair. If you land a nair, get something off it. That worked, okay. There we go. Weak hit up there into up smash. You see? Occasionally, the weak hits do have, I guess, potential to be helpful. Dead. Roy is strong, man. Don't sleep on Roy. I feel like if people really put their minds to it, that Roy can potentially become a mid-tier character. Because right now, I feel like that's where he belongs. I don't think low tier is justified. Like, sure, there are flaws, but I mean, if you play really well, they can kind of be negated. So, yeah, I'm not a Roy main, so I can't really say. I just pocket him. There we go. Easy. Alrighty. Well, that's pretty much all the time I have for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you did enjoy, why not hit that like and subscribe button? I'll greatly appreciate it, and it would encourage me to make more videos just like this. And if you have any suggestions on what characters I should be playing in the next episode, well then be sure to comment that character in the description below. But without further ado, I suppose I will smell you later. I just need one hard read. Okay. Classic.